Welcome to Shootin' Dice Studios. I'm Dice, owner and founder. As a guitar player, I'm always keeping an eye out for new and exciting products to add to my equipment list. I was blown away when I saw this new product featured on the Tone Kings webcast a few weeks ago. If you missed it, no worries. You can watch it on YouTube at the link provided on the screen. What impressed me the most was how easy it was to configure and assemble a pedal board. Not to mention the build quality and thought that went into designing a solution that I wish was around 20 years ago when I was gigging every weekend. Like many of you, I played around with rack-mounted effects and multi-effects boards, but this revolutionary new approach to assembling and wiring the pedal pods piqued my interest, so I ordered a few. Now, before you get your panties in a wad, thinking the pedal pods look big and bulky, like I did the first time I saw them on the Tone King, let me put your mind at ease. The pedal pods are within 1/4 of an inch in height of the most popular pedal boards on the market today. What about price? At first glance, they seemed a little pricey, until I did my homework and realized it would cost the same or more to assemble a similar pedal board with similar features, like 2 selectable audio loops with built-in noise reduction and audiophile buffers, a 24-volt 2.5 amp isolated and regulated power supply with 2 adjustable power ports per pod, and the ability to backlight each pedal with a built-in RGB LED and optional translucent top plate. I can safely say the pedal pods, they're worth every penny. If you're anything like me, receiving your pedal pods is like getting an early Christmas present. You'll want to rip into the boxes and start guessing how it all goes together. Trust me, don't do that. Open each box and organize all the included parts into separate piles like I've done here. Speaking of all the parts, everything you need to set up your new pedal board is included. Well, almost everything. You still have to supply your own pedals. I even went out and bought a few new ones, as my old ones were getting pretty worn out and I wanted to upgrade a few anyway. The gas pedal, the heart and soul of the system, ships complete with 1 gas pedal, 1 bass body, 1 angled top body, and 1 riser block, a 24-volt 2.5 amp power supply, 2 double blocks and 3 single blocks used for assembly, a screw package including every screw you'll need to put it all together, 2 1-foot Cat 5 cables in gray and black to easily identify loop 1 and 2, and 2 very important end-of-loop plugs. The pedal pods ship complete with 1 bass body with the electronics boards pre-installed, 1 angled top body with 1 top plate, and 1 1-inch riser block if you need additional height for a back row of pedals, 2 double blocks and 3 single blocks that are used for assembly, a screw package including every screw you'll need to put it all together, 2 1-foot and 2 3-foot Cat 5 patch cables in gray and black, 2 1-foot gold-plated guitar patch cables, a power cable, and 1 set of pedal board tape to adhere your pedals to one of the top plates. If your pedal's power input connection is not the standard tip negative, ring positive configuration, a reverse polarity center positive cable is available on the website. And the pods, well, they ship with everything but the electronics board and the cables. Now you can start guessing how it all goes together, right? Wrong. Read the instructions. They're not just packing material to be thrown away. There's more to setting up the pedal pods than your typical pedal board. You'll have to set the correct voltage for each pedal's power supply. You can select from 9, 12, 15, or 18 volts up to 500 milliamps per pod. You'll configure the loop structure. There are 2 separate loops that your pedals can be assigned to if you want to run a wet-dry setup. You can even make a pedal available to both loops if needed. Lastly, you'll want to configure your light show if you choose to use the translucent top plates. In my next video, I'll show you how everything goes together. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until then, crank it up and get playing.